Hello, people. I'm back. Thank you for seeing me through that break. Let's get into some Danganronpa, right? Right? Think we get everything swapped over? Think it should be swapped over? Boop, 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 boop. All right. Let us, I think we're good. We should be good. Oh, we're not good because I never swapped this monitor over. Yeah. All right, cool. Actually, I don't even know why I'm going to that one. I should probably just go straight into this one. Because, when we get there, it is straight into the trial. Did I say that? Or am I think I'm just imagining that. Alright. So we were literally going into the trial. I stopped at the preparation section. I'll go over what we changed because we did change a few things right at the end of the game, right at the end of the last scene. All right. So, we bought Extraordinary Focus because I find focus much more necessary. Or not necessary, but I find much more valuable than just having like extra influence. That's not really worth it. We bought Charisma and got it because if I can recover more from getting right answers, it means I have a little more leeway, even just more so than just a tentative influence in the first place. Let me see, what else did I buy? We were able to keep that. I think Just a Peek is the other one we bought. Which, I mean, having it light up more often means I don't have to use focus nearly as much to do stuff. And, like, I have a few of these things. I think I took off safety first to get that, and X-ray goggles. Because I feel like there's not enough need for me to have that to have either one of these over the stuff that I took. Alright? So, let's go. Class trial time. I don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
I can probably get that looking a little smoother, but that doesn't necessarily need to be happening right now. He kind of has a point. What does graduation do for people who can't leave the place?
We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
Oh boy.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
It's funny, for this trial, I don't need this... Well, that button's not working. Why is that button not working? I don't need this button anymore. Because ain't no Monika's in here.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
How so?
Unique circumstances?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
Oh boy.
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
So if one of them is truly alive, and we have to deal with that, they're like off behind the curtain back there, and they're not allowed to talk, not allowed to say anything, not allowed to do anything until we say that they're alive.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving!
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
I want to see something. I'm gonna move this over here.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi.
Maybe?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim,
Well, then we're just gonna mess up this entire trial's logic.
the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks Kaito's the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Alright, let's go. What do we have? Coat, keep his account. Keep closed.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
True.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
True.
Hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
True.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
Ah.
And the culprit must be Kokichi.
We lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
Shoot down over 500 white noise. Alright. There's no evidence that allows us to confirm this victim or the survivor.
The victim.
Whenever he wanted.
And hydraulic press.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
That's wrong. It's wrong. No. No.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yeah, and about that.
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve.
And on the back.
That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
Okay, so let's take that logic all the way out to its extreme. How do we know that Kaito was wearing Kaito's clothes?
As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Okay, one, it's only his jacket. He could have, for whatever reason, he could have thrown his own... Listen, Maki, no.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. Why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she wanted to believe Kaito is still alive. Either way, Maki seems hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance Kaito was alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Didn't it have another hole in it?
Hmm? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. It's got to be the sleeve, right?
That's it.
I questioned myself for a second there.
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
Well, technically, that's not right, because the way Kaito tends to wear that jacket, that sleeve, if it's the sleeve I'm thinking it is, that's the sleeve he doesn't have his arm in.
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Oh, we get to cross swords with this lady now. Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Alright, what do we have for blades?
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
Whoo, that was a little close.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never
Oh,
put his
whoops.
arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
So wait, her logic is that the coat sleeve always stuck out.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Wait,
When the hydraulic
wait.
press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way. He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms...
God, I was so close on that. Why is there a blood stain on it then? There's a blood stain in the hole.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve.
God, that I was just having a hard time aiming the thing. Normally, I could get I can get a V counter on that one.
But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
You can tell that's the left sleeve? Can you?
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Completely possible, yeah.
Huh?
Then why was the jacket in there?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes. Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on with you? It seems you made up your mind that Kaito's definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim.
It's like, okay, let's follow your logic. And I'll even pull up the evidence to show what I'm talking about. If he didn't have his arm through that sleeve, why is there a blood stain around the hole?
Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Yeah, that's true.
This is all assuming you believe Kokichi when he says he's the mastermind.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
If we guess wrong, do we lose the trial? Is that something that happens? Or do you just go, nope, you're wrong. Guess again, motherfuckers.
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
And it's gonna be Kaito. Excuse me, what? Okay, this is starting to support my theory that they're both dead.
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha. Whoops. My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Exisal Kaito? You fucking what? What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Yeah.
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
Then get out of the Exisal.
That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
I don't think it's either of them, motherfuckers.
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
I don't think it's either of them.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
Yeah, old enough that I ain't standing for it.
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
Maki, hold on. Okay, if that's you, Kokichi, pop the hatch open for a half second. Just enough to show us your face and you can close the hatch right back.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
You've never called me that one before.
Seriously, how old are you?
I also just realized that I don't have my camera where I normally do, but we fixed it.
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right?
Yes, in fact, I don't believe it.
That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment.
So, honestly, at this point, I would have walked over to Maki and said, Maki, listen. I'm going to hold on. You're going to stay right here. He's going to open that hatch for a half second to show me his face, so I believe he's in there. And then I'm going to let you go, and if you want to go kill him after that, that's fine. He'll have a chance to close the hatch. But I need to see his face first.
Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Monokuma grabbed the camera from the Exisal and hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor and played the tape for us. Oh my god, what are we about to get here? Why was that? Why did that? Did you notice that? Was that just me? Because I saw duk, 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 and a pause. And there was a frame where the body was out of frame, where you couldn't tell what the body was, and then the squish happened. I'm not convinced it's Kaito.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
That is a face we haven't seen before.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I think you paused it somehow.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
Not that that footage wasn't edited. It's that footage wasn't on any computer.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
All right, I want to look at this thing. Because I don't trust it. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
That is not the voice that should be coming out of a face like that.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us that this was the mastermind. And that he was the mastermind and the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exasol.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is...
I don't know. Objection, Igiyari, whichever one you want.
You.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me!
This is all wrong.
I'm the culprit. Jeez, I totally dug my own grave.
I don't believe for a fucking second that this is Kokichi we're talking to.
Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer.
I don't believe a single second of this.
I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
This is going too smoothly, and I don't believe a second of it.
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again?
Like,
Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. We may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair.
It's not how this works.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
Again, I think this is all based on the fact that I don't think it's Kokichi in there.
One of us.
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yuppers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit.
We are gonna have to knock that, like, thought out of her mind. She can't have it anymore. We're gonna have to prove it to her.
He killed Kaito. No matter
'Cause
how much
I'm-
he deceives us, it won't change our minds.
I'm pretty sure either Kaito killed Kokichi or they both did.
The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
The only option? Is that really true? We're just gonna leave it at that? I actually would have liked to see the Exisal in the spin. Oh, it is in the spin.
There's no
I
doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. Is that even possible?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
I thought something was weird with it.
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
I think that's the one I have to
Whoever committed
refute.
that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
The culprit is...
Killing game. There's no doubt that Kokichi's the culprit. We all saw that footage from...
Kaito got crushed to death.
That's wrong. Can't kill someone with something like that. It's not how that press works.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with a press.
A safety function.
Mm-hmm. There's a safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which means either Kaito was already dead in that scene, or we didn't see what we thought we saw.
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
Well, then the press doesn't work.
No. I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also,
You're not
we
involved
don't
in this
have any
discussion,
evidence of a
motherfucker.
different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
There's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. We found it somewhere around the hydraulic press.
This is it!
Yeah. There's a blood trail from the bathroom.
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death. It's that little tiny hole in his sleeve.
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
The fuck?
I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Oh fuck, well I'm already hit by that, so don't work on me. Can't be double cursed by that.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon the weapon that small that left the hole in Kaito's sleeve. Do you want me to show the arrows? No, you actually want the crossbow.
This is it! I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small.
Yeah. Isn't that a bolt? When do you call that I guess you could call it an arrow or a bolt, but whatever.
Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
The hell are you doing?
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Kibo suddenly got all hopey all of a sudden. I'm a little surprised at him.
Hope? Despair?
Bloodstain in the bathroom, crossbow 3 window.
Who shot Kaito with the crossbow? What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Holy crap, free points.
We couldn't go in the hangar. And Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
Kaito would have been in there, but the murder weapon was a crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the murder.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar bay.
That's wrong! Give me that V counter.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say? But put plainly, that means...
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that what a detective does?
The detective finds the truth, lady.
Huh?
Not your twisted version of what you think you believe.
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial.
How many times do we have to talk about this topic? I don't suspect them because I want them to be the trial. I want them to be the culprit. You have to suspect them to make sure you can clear them of suspicion. No one is beyond the sphere of could have done it at this point, because we've just proven that anyone could have done it. Are you so willing to believe in one person that you're not willing to believe that there's also a chance that it could have been somebody else? And why believe Kokichi of all people? Come on now.
You're always suspicious of your friends.
We're gonna have to. This is another one we're gonna have to just drill into her. It's not about blame. It's not about suspecting my friends.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
Again, also, I find it really funny that his, finger is, I can't even curve my finger that much. And his finger's whooshishi. His finger's like that. Like, he's doing that, which is not pointing at anyone in the entire trial.
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi.
What the fuck happened to my toe? My big toe, is sore slightly, like I need to pop it, but I can't pop that toe. I don't think I've been able to pop that toe.
I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
And that's the problem.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
Really? Really? We're going there? I don't even think these have age on them, right? Nah. I did find it funny that, the unknown status. I mean, I'm assuming, well, we don't fucking know, but really? Did you drink the essence of Miyu after she was killed? Like, what the fuck?
See? Now that's definitely weird.
See, exactly. She's like, that's not normal for you.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
Oh, so you're... Is this a trap to get me killed?
I never knew about
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
A lot of people went to the hangar last night.
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
What makes you say that?
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the
I'm the
culprit!
culprit.
All right, let's deal with some mass panic here.
I remember when suspect, because I was in the hangar.
If you
Crossbow
are
at the crime scene
My magic!
What do you
did
mean?
not come
explain
from
the
me.
crossbow.
There's a good
Anyone
magic
could have
source
gotten it
around
from
here.
her research lab.
So I went
Then
there
who
and found
actually
The number one suspect.
Kokichi did it,
I
class.
love it.
There it is.
You shot Kaito.
So I went
Then
there
who
empty-handed.
Number one suspect.
That's wrong.
I heard it.
Wait. I thought he said the same thing there. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. That is wrong.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
It's like, what does he say? I heard it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
So here's the thing. I don't think Himiko did it. I actually don't think any of us killed it. I think that it's Kaito in there. If it's anybody.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong!
In fact, I know it's wrong.
I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth! Please believe me!
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
For once, you're not lying.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
It is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She's acting very suspicious. Crossbow, 3 arrows, black case, empty bottle, exosal's poison.
Not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Another true statement.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi! I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only...
Shit. And the spot I have to shoot is coming up soon.
carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even...
Oh, God. I forgot it was going to do that dip. We're not...
That's true too.
And I didn't even... Crossbow.
I agree with that.
I agree.
There's no way she would have been taught how to use it yet. Because Maki would have said she would have been taught her.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
Because she couldn't put it together.
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
Maki, did you teach Himiko how to assemble that crossbow?
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
Yeah, not you. No, not you. Anybody but you.
Sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have...
She's
whiplash
getting
now.
sassy all of a sudden, now that we're getting towards the end. Holy shit.
Then why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
Probably because Kaito asked her to.
I was asked to.
Perhaps the person who asked was Kaito.
That's it!
Kaito wanted a weapon.
Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Because I know you like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
Where? What? Why? What?
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito was trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. I don't even know if that's soon. Maybe? I guess? Yeah, kinda? Whatever.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Did Kaito tell you not to tell anyone?
Well, Kaito
Yeah.
sorta asked me to keep it a secret.
I thought so.
Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
Is she really gonna use that against him?
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind.
I was gonna say, that's not... we didn't need that detail. We didn't need that little extra detail.
So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise.
How? Disable how?
I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
Wait. Wait a fucking minute. Did he do what I think he did? But that means that somebody else had to help him, and that person hasn't come forward yet. Probably Maki, if I had to guess.
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
There's proof of that. The arrows? What evidence shows that Kaito shot Kokichi with the crossbow? Oh god. Where is it? I have it.
This is it!
I was like, none of those make sense. I forgot I could scroll down.
Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
But I don't think that it... Even if that happened, I don't think that's the end of the conversation. Maki's been acting strangely. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. But in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
That's not how this works, lady.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter.
Huh? Oh. How did I not hear that? Oh. Also, how was I... Wow. That's weird. Did y'all hear, Hangouts ping at all during that? Ever? Because I didn't. My roommate pinged me about possibly getting some nuggets from, I guess they're cooking nuggets right now. So, I think he was gonna, he was like, oh, hey, you do that. Okay, so if y'all didn't hear anything, why didn't Skype, did you like, that's Skype. Huh, that's a little weird. Alright, whatever. I wouldn't have gone for nuggets either way, just because I'm not super hungry right now, but I would have liked to have known it was happening at least. And that's where Skype should have pinged me, the little asshole. Or not Skype. Wow, why Hangouts should have pinged me.
For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Exactly.
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
What?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys.
And now he's back to that side.
The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi?
The timing on the transition from the one pose to the second pose was like, what if it's neither? What if it's neither? That's the thing that I'm going for. I think they both dead, and that what's inside there isn't actually even a human.
I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito's alive after all. No. Maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? You need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. You can't look away from the truth. You're asking me to say this now? I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi?
Oh, okay. That's what it was asking me. That's where I needed a better question. Instead of saying who's the victim, it says, I guess like it says, it's thinking of who do we see as the victim right now?
Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never
Hold on, excuse me, Monokuma?
Good, good. This is already more entertaining. Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud
What?
to present
We have a
very
split?
own, more phenomenal trial ground.
How?
All right, let's give it everything we've got.
I mean, I'll take it, cause hell yeah. I love this mini game. Doesn't look very good. I love this mini game. This is literally my favorite mini game of the entire, like, of all the mini games in this one.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the X.
I've got this. Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm
This is
that.
very true.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed?
No.
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I've got this. Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
I've got this. Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Why are you
Oh,
so
God.
opposed to...
I've got this. Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is
So we gotta
still
go through this
alive.
one more time because we missed it.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
Fuck, I can smell the nuggets it's coming through the AC now.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I've got this. Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't
And
confirm
the song for this is also really good too.
he said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's
that. Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got...
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole.
I've got this. Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Why are you so...
I've got this. Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
This is our answer.
Got him. So Kaito is dead, but I don't think it's Kokichi in there.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
There's some stuff that we haven't considered that I need to know about.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
But he's not getting out of the Exisal?
what a sick joke.
I don't trust you, sir.
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
You're sweating buckets over there, buddy. Are you all right?
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
Because he has the giant fucking mech, and it gives him a smidge of control over the discussion. Just a little bit. It's what having a giant mech at your disposal does for you.
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
Crossbow, 3 arrows, black case, archer bomb.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other 2 are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired. So how could they both shoot each other?
By the way,
There it is.
crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
All right, we know what it was. I saw that one. It didn't realize. I didn't know what I was going to be refuting in this one, but I saw it.
Probably fired the first.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire. I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito.
I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other 2 are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
That's wrong.
It's wrong!
Give me that V counter.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
Really? That's kind of important.
Are you positive?
That's really important information.
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because...
There were 3 arrows.
There were 3 arrows in the back room, remember?
3? I know I only gave him one! Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said she only brought 1. What's going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Where did those arrows come from? I don't think Himiko's lying about giving him an extra, only 1. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. Psych, taxi, go. 2, 1. Give me them complex patterns, baby. Oh, I missed one. Shit. Oh. Dead centering those is actually kind of hard. Ugh. I didn't even see that motherfucker. That's horseshit. You should have not. I should have not. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? Thinking time. Well, it's got to be one because I don't believe she's lying. Good. Oh, you dirty motherfuckers. Aha! Got you, motherfucker. Were all the angers inside? Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? What? Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? No. No, they couldn't have just... Why would there be extra arrows in the hangar? Good. Oh, I'm out of focus. Shit. Gaming skill. Who brought the 2 arrows? Does Kaito do it? No, third party did. Good. So somebody else brought the 2 arrows. Okay. Okay, I can get behind that logic.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
I'm like 90% sure it was you. Come on now.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Doesn't make any sense.
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Oh. Hang on.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Yeah. Can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Something we haven't figured out yet. Overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Hangman's Gambit. I thought so. Oh, fuck, I thought that was an A. They used one of the Exosols that was out there watching motherfucking Monokuma.
That's it. The Exosol. The Exosol could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exosols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exosol.
I saw an Exosol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
Potentially.
Wait, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exosol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exosol. After all, the hangar is where the Exosols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exosol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exosol, the security system wouldn't catch them.
I was like, I had that moment of revelation of there were 4 Exosols outside and somebody brought one in.
Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exosol every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exosol and entered the
Shit.
hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an Exosol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Huh?
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an Exosol and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Why?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an Exosol. It's not possible.
Did you try to pilot one and couldn't get through?
Not possible.
She did, didn't she? That's why the that's why the console was scratched to shit and back. What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me?
if someone was piloting the Exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the Exosol really that difficult?
Get that white noise out of here.
To get inside an Exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exosols. And they were all moving, too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an Exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
It's not impossible. There's only one way to stop an Exosol.
If someone was piloting the Exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the Exosol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an Exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exosols. And they were all moving, too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
That's wrong.
That's wrong!
We know that there was a hammer out there.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exosols.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exosol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exosol taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Are you really gonna make me say this? Saw 4 exosols at the scene yesterday when I went to meet with Kaito. This morning there were 3. Between yesterday afternoon and this morning. Hi, Maki.
It's you!
I understand what you're going through.
Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
The laser hammer runs out of battery pretty quick. If you use it against an exosol, it'll run out of juice with 1 shot.
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning,
Maki didn't have hers. I thought that was kind of odd. I guess it hadn't come up at a point until now.
without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exosol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
I bet you will, lady. All right.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Well, then what are we about to clash about?
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exosol, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
What are we about to argue about then?
You're right.
Holy fuck, that was
I used
fast.
the electro hammer, and I used the exosol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon. You're right.
God damn, that's
I used
fast.
the electro hammer, and I used the exosol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
This is a hard one.
I used the electro hammer, and I used the exosol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in the clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots. wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's
Ah!
the murder weapon.
Shit, we just failed back. God damn. Okay, this one's actually hard.
You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
Am I taking damage on this?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result.
I'll cut through your words.
I thought so. I fucking thought so. The poison.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
I don't think she's the culprit.
There's no way she is! Cause... why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
What?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Sacrifice Makima's talking about. All of us.
That's it!
She's trying to fucking pull a Nagito, you.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
Not necessarily.
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Huh?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it.
Huh?
So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I swear to God, if she is been in this state because she thought we hadn't made up before he fucking died.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
I'm so confused right now.
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Narrator, why are you here?
Don't just start narrating things. You're ruining the mood.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
I am gonna hate to do this to y'all. I am absolutely gonna hate to do this to y'all. I don't have enough time to finish this trial tonight. I don't. Because I want more than anything in the world just to go to, like, say, fuck it, 4 a.m. and let's finish this trial. I have no idea how much longer this trial is going to take.
Well now.
Like, I hate it. I hate it with every passion, like every fiber of my being. Do I hate what I'm about to have to do? But I can't finish this trial tonight. I can't, because I am trying to not fuck my sleep cycle. So we're gonna have to continue this on Thursday. Or tomorrow if I don't go to board gaming. I don't know. We'll see. God, it does not feel good to me. I hate it. Trust me, I hate it. Because we're starting to get to the point of, like, I still don't completely believe the idea that Maki killed anyone, actually. I still don't, I'm still not convinced that Kokichi's alive. I ain't seen his body yet. I'm not convinced. I need to be shown the truth. So, either way. Alright. That's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all for hanging out. You guys have all been awesome. We got some raid going on. I didn't actually get any loot out of the raid tonight, I don't think. Not to my knowledge, right? I don't think I did. So, that is something that... I mean, it's going to happen as I have just a shit ton of, like, highly ranked gear. No, I did get a ring. And a trinket. Oh, I did get good shit. Never mind. I'm thinking of other shit, but either way. So Thursday will probably be the last raid of the year. And I'll definitely stream afterwards. I'll definitely put more Danganronpa time in because I should have time to finish the trial. Because, God, these trials are rough. This is a rough trial. I can already tell I'm not gonna like the way this goes down. But since I have no frame of reference for how long the rest of the trial is, I can't say that I'm gonna finish it in 45 minutes. I can't. So I'm gonna take the easy, well, not easy, but the way out and go. I'm just gonna end it there. If you guys are new here, go ahead and hit that follow button. If you want to hit the follow button on Twitter, that's another option. It'll let you know when, either way, will let you know when I go live, and it supports the channel. You can also check out my YouTube channel if you want to check out past VODs. I think I'm going to make all my VODs tonight for Danganronpa because I need to catch up on like 6 VODs, I think is what I got to catch up on. So I'll take care of that tonight while I'm winding down. But that's everything. Guys, I'm going to go and get out of here. But before I do, I need one kindness from each and every one of you. Whichever good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, whatever happens to be wherever you are at. And I will see you guys Thursday. Yes, Thursday. I had to think for a second if I was going to be doing that stuff. Thursday for some more heroic rating and the rest of this trial. All right? Later.